Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome back. I'm on StreamYard because Cam wanted um, the the um, the video. So I'm going to go over here real quick and post a comment. Chloe needs to calm down. So do I. She keeps getting angry. Whoops, hold on. I don't need this. I needed this. What the fuck is going on here? All right, so basically, I'm trying to go into my own channel for a second, and then here we go. So I will approve whoever I approve. There you go. And so the comments, of course, are pretty interesting. So just to make sure the comments are working, I waiting for people. There it is. There's a little eye. So it says one viewer. Cool. Actually, that's really interesting. Who's viewer? Me. So Cam wanted live. I hope Chloe calms down. I just really hope she calms down due to the fact that she keeps basically being mean. I mean, literally, she basically turns around, and it's been a good morning besides her going out to the hardware store. She was like, "Oh, you're going to get the ad because you picked me." The thing is the neighbor turns around and with argument. She blows again, and it's sad. And so how long is this going to take? I mean, literally, I'm getting really frustrated right now to the point of Chloe won't control her temper. And I feel, I'm sitting on the toilet, okay? And I'm sitting on the toilet, and Chloe starts raising her voice. I said, look, unless you're going to fucking quit. I mean, she went and kicked something pretty damn hard and could have broken. And she just sat there like, well, I didn't break it. I lightly tapped it. And to me, it irritated me. I mean, she doesn't come with a volume control, and it's not easy. So anyways, I'm just going to check on this real quick. Let's see. There it is. So the comments up here, I'm just looking to see what's going on. Just to see what's going on. All right, so Cam's finally here. The link's right there, Cam. The join right there. Click on the join, and we'll get you started. And then I'll turn my volume up too, because right now my volume's down to mute on my computer, so I gotta turn it up to hear you. So, and that's because I'm. So, anyone who wants to join, there. So hopefully, we get a guest that comes in here soon. Here says devices not connected. Oh, okay. There it goes. I turn my volume on so I can.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, how goes it, Cam? Besides you weed whacking like crazy.
Yeah, weed whacking every other day, so I don't have to always mow it.
Yeah, I always think of you. Whenever I think of you mowing, I'm thinking, Hopefully, he doesn't run over a tree stump or something and turns out to have a giant beehive in it or something, you know?
Oh, there is one part in the yard where there's a hole where the bees are at, and then by the fence. um, yeah, I had to deal with that during winter. Get some poison to kill them.
What you do is if you know the hole doesn't go anywhere and it's just a hive and it's not too much work, you go and you pour kerosene or white gas in it and then light a match at nighttime, and that'll basically clear your bees up because at night they can't see at night that good, so you can go and get rid of them then.
Yeah, I don't have no experience doing that, but the poison I'm looking at $60, and you can put it down the hole. It kills them.
Yeah, well, I do whatever you need to get rid of them, because I heard about a guy once driving along. It was, I believe it was in Ohio, Cam. My husband kept telling me the story. Guy's riding along in his lawnmower, and he had plenty of trees. Well, he went under a tree with his lawnmower, just rode under it. And above, high up in the trees was a beehive. And
Uh,
apparently, the bees got mad from him riding on the underneath the tree that they went and swarmed him, and he died while being on a riding lawnmower.
oh,
So,
snap.
no, I know, isn't that something?
The disadvantages of being on a lawnmower, I guess that would be like a riding one would be that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, how have you been in
I
general?
guess, I mean, but really, if you're going to be riding a lawnmower, I mean, maybe you should have some bee protection just in case that happens.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I mean, I never heard this until my husband was around, but still, it was an interesting story, to say the least. So,
The Africanized bees, I don't think they're really a threat now. I don't know, but they can go through Kevlar.
yeah, I don't
I
know.
think they're
You know,
the, yeah, yeah.
Kevlar was designed for bullets. It wasn't designed for throwing knives or knives. From what I understand of uh, the Kevlar was invented in Ohio. I know that much, and because of it, Dale, that's her name. Dale made it, and for what I understand, Dale, I believe it was. She made it for bullets, not for knives. So if snake fangs can go through it, that's one thing. But bullets, I don't know how it works, but still, I'm not, looking at the intricacies of how it works and why, I'm not interested in that type of thing. So.
Well, I really hope that graphene can be used to protect from those bees and hornets and all that.
Well, graphene, is that a substitute for graphite? I assume graphene and graphite are almost the same because remember I used graphite for fly fishing. That's what my rods were
Yeah,
made from.
yeah. Graphene is extracted from graphite, and the first time they did it, they used tape, and they discovered it. So
Mm,
it's a super material, basically, like one atom thick, and um, it's like really strong, and I think it's like 10, 20 times better at taking micro bullet damage.
mm,
But it's really strong, and yeah, I hope that could stop a hornet or something. I don't know. It probably
yeah,
could.
yeah. So yeah, I mean Mark. I know Mark wanted to do uh, StreamYard too. The problem is, you remember Mark? He always had that echo.
Yeah.
And then and Joe, Joe, he's busy right now with his boyfriend. So
Yeah.
it's all good, man. I mean, I have no complaints, you know. I mean, I had a complaint earlier
I have no
when I was.
complaints either. It's a little funny to me, but I ain't judging him.
Hey, no, I'm not going to judge him either. My thing, what my only complaint I have, and it isn't about Joe, is Chloe had before I got back on here, waiting for you. Chloe kind of had another temper tantrum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
I
I
was
did.
just when I was talking about empathy, I mean, I was just looking at the whole situation and thinking, why can't she just not be that way, you know?
That's the thing. I don't
I don't
understand
understand
why.
it.
I mean, she went out to go get carpet cleaner, and because she ran out.
But
I
maybe even when I wasn't on medicine, Rita, I was not violent.
Well, you should have seen it today,
So
Cam. For example, I'm sitting on the toilet. Like before you came in, I was telling this story. I was on the toilet, and I get up, and Chloe's like, "I'm going to get the carpet cleaner." I said, "Okay." And all of a sudden, she's talking about cleaning, and I said, "Look, I have you have the kitchen almost clean. 20 minutes, and it'd be completely clean. You can move on to the room you want next." She says, "Oh, I want to take care of my room." Well, I said, "Well, if you pick up all your trash and recycle your boxes and hang all your clothes, she keeps all her clothes on the floor, and you restructure things, everything will be better." And she said, she got angry, and I said, lower your voice. Well, eventually she kicked the box that we had. It just literally kicked it, and it rattled throughout the house. And I said, "Look, the manager doesn't like when you raise your voice or you uh, kick and throw things. That's violence. And then she went on about how she hates the neighbor who supposedly raped her and is a baby popper,
what?
and she hates the guy upstairs that's a white supremacist, and went on and on and on, and then threatened to go to bed. So I was like, "Okay, go to sleep." But the more you do these things,
I don't know what to think about her accusing
I
someone
don't
of
either.
rape, but I remember one time I was accused of something like that, and I was a teenager and I didn't do shit. So, I mean, she's probably lying.
Yeah, well, anyways, bottom line is, I don't know what to make of it. I just would like her to calm down, and go and do, she's out getting her carpet cleaner. So, to me, it's you know, you know, I mean, I was trying to give advice, like, trying to teach her to lower her voice only, instead it just,
I cussed that
it,
kid out, and later on he apologized to me, and I was like, "I accept your apology. Just don't be calling me things I'm not."
well, with me, I basically, with me, the only guilt I have, Cam, about Chloe is Chloe went and picked that thing my Rubbermaid rough coat pretty hard. It was a box, and I got mad and said, you should take a hike and leave because you're too violent. And then she went on about paying her part of the rent and where's she gonna go. And I thought to myself, shit, this pandemic.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have that's the only regret I have of the argument. I just want her to quit arguing. And I mean, yesterday was a lot better. Today it was just.
I'll be
you
honest
know,
with you, Rita. I got a little stressed myself.
about your yard work.
It's not a yard work. It's mom wants me to do a quick claim
Oh,
with
you mean
her.
clean up? Mm.
A, a quit claim. Basically, she wants to switch the property into my name.
Oh,
So it's stressing me out because I have like 5 things I'd have to do and then worry about what would happen, how that would be viewed, and if I'd have to switch my representative or be self-represented or whatever.
well, yeah, and also, if you put that in, if you're on SSI, Cam, then SSI, the Social Security is going to wonder why you have property now, and that's really gets really complicated because in this SSI paperwork they say you can't own anything under $2,000, 2,000 or under, otherwise you can't own the damn thing.
No.
I mean, literally, they have all these things. I mean, it was like my father-in-law, for example. He switched out when his mother was in the nursing home before she lost cognitive ability. They transferred the house over to him. You know, and what happened was, as soon as she died, the nursing home in the state of Ohio wanted like $900,000, and the house is worth a couple $1 million. It overlooks the lake. And my father-in-law was like, "No, it's all mine." I had to fight it for 5 years, and finally the state gave up. But if you have Medicaid, you know, and it took
She she's
5 years.
telling me she's telling me she's telling me that as long as she don't have to go to a nursing home within 2 years of the property transfer, it'll be fine.
Well, my father-in-law, it was transferred a year before her death. My father-in-law, and he fought it, and it was she was in there for like 5 years, and 4 years of it, her life savings went. You know, my family also has the family farm in Kentucky, and I keep telling Dad, "Hey, let me move down there," and he says, "No, no, I'm renting it out to a farmer. When you pass away, let me
And
live on it. No, no, we're gonna leave it to my niece."
then there's option B, Rita.
Hmm?
And option B is she's got a notification from her lawyer, that I was telling you about
Mm-hmm.
the lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
And if she got a real lot of money somehow, and I'm not saying she would, but we might just move to another country altogether.
Well, with lawsuits nowadays, are getting harder to do with the damn. No offense, Cam, with the damn the Department of Justice stacked up against others. It's getting harder and harder to do lawsuits nowadays too.
I
You
don't know.
know.
But if that were to happen, she'd be willing, and then I could go maybe work in another country. I don't know. That's the plan I don't want to do. But if she wanted to do that, if she had enough, we might do that.
Well, I'm not encouraging you not to, or your mom. I'm just saying I'm in I'm in a legal battle myself, and with the pandemic, lawyers are basically sitting at home watching Netflix and doing everything by phone.
I
So,
mean, right now, if the Philippines had methadone that was legal, we would probably try to move to the Philippines. But I mean, they don't have legal methadone there. She can't get treatment.
well, right now the Philippines don't like Americans because a transgendered woman got murdered there, and the serviceman got released after 6 years or something, being in a military stockade.
Yeah.
So and if you noticed, I talk sometimes about my Filipino wifey who's a maid working in Saudi Arabia, and she's still angry with me. So thing is, you piss a
Yeah.
Filipino off, they'll let you know too. But but the
Yeah.
Philippines is a nice country. I always thought about going to Okinawa if I was going to leave the country.
Yeah.
I lived in Australia for five
If I
years.
had
That's
if I
nice.
had to go to another country, I'd be following her blind, but I'd do it because I love her.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, we love our mother. I mean, my mother, in 25 days, Cam, my mother will be passed away 10 years in 25 days, so the 28th of this month. So it's still hard for me. It gets hard.
Yeah.
It gets hard every year, but I'm still alive, so that it means something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't like all the change, but I mean everything's changing all the time.
yeah, I mean, I like
Anyway,
things that I like.
we all get
I'm like
older.
you. I like. Yeah, I mean, I'm 42, so I'm set in my ways. I'm old fashioned, you know. And that's the
Yeah.
thing. I'm just truly old fashioned, you know.
I don't know, but I'll keep you updated after if everything changes the way she's wanting to do it, and I do that. I mean, I'll
Just
let you
do
know
me
if
a
I'm all right.
favor.
You know.
Yeah, well, yeah, just do me a favor, and if you do option A, like you were talking about, just make before you do anything. If you're on SSI, make sure to it's all good on the SSI part. That's all I'm saying. Just look into it, or the
Oh,
disability
like
part.
call them and talk to them.
Yeah, well, yeah. Call up and see if they can get you to yeah, call up Social Security like on a Wednesday or something and ask them directly because Wednesday is a lot slower than Mondays and Tuesdays. But since the pandemic, Social Security offices are all manned at home, so you have to call them and they'll tell you. But yeah, I'd look into that too. Just to be safe.
And she wants us to do it probably at the start of the new year after the taxes are paid.
Well, yeah, I mean that gives you time to call and ask. That gives you plenty of time. I can't believe it's already
Yeah,
October,
hopefully
Cam,
they
and
don't.
one.
I don't even know, like with a quick claim, like if they charge you taxes twice after it's transferred or what.
I don't know, but I like I said, just look into it, and do all your research, is what I'm saying, so you have all your
Yeah.
bases covered.
Yeah.
It should be okay.
Last time the police, they sent that thing in the mail. She about cried, and I was like, see how fun it is to own property? I'm like, yeah, I don't like it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't like it either.
It's like you could go get to court if something's wrong, or if a tree falls, you're responsible for that.
Yeah, and if someone falls on your walking along your sidewalk and your sidewalk's cracked, right, and it's on your
Yeah.
property, they say it's your responsibility. It's like if the city makes you have a sidewalk, then it's their job to maintain it, but it isn't. It's the homeowners.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, property owning is not good.
It doesn't seem that fun all the time. You got to worry about all the hornets, and then you know, um, this yard work and all that, and
It's too much work.
then
That's the thing, owning a
then
house. That's why I like.
I got a cat problem right now too with one of the cats.
Well, I was gonna say, living in an apartment's easier because if the roof needs to be done or the repair is done, the apartment complex takes care of it. But if you own your own house, the roof goes. You got to replace the roof. If your windows are outdated and they say, "Oh, you need to replace it with insulated windows or better windows," you're responsible. Your furnace goes out, you're responsible. You get a flood in your house because your toilet ain't working, you're responsible. So to me, it's just,
Yeah,
I mean, that's why I like, renting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
4:30.
Hardware store closed
Don't
at
get
7.
mad if I ask this, will you? About
No.
about
What
it.
time's the hardware store closed?
Did you hear
Hey
about what
Google,
happened?
what time does Ace Hardware close?
Ace Hardware Friday Harbor at 340 Argyle Avenue closes at 6 p.m., but you might want to check with them.
Go.
Yes, go ahead, Camp. Sorry, I was checking something for Chloe. Sorry, I just.
I don't mean to get political, but did you hear that the president has the virus?
Yes, yes, and I heard I heard right now 3 members of the Senate has it, and well, we can do political here too. And 3 members of the Senate, so they're thinking that the justice, or not the justice, the Supreme Court nomination might be on hold. So they're now testing the other members of Senate Congress daily and sometimes even hourly to make sure that they don't got it, because if they get it, that could delay, laws being passed or stimulus checks or, I mean, I heard,
So, like, what I'm guessing, like his top aide got tested, and before it could like actually figure out she had the virus, she passed it on to him or something.
they say that his last rally he went to, no one was wearing masks, so someone there gave it to everyone. They also say that his family might be is being tested to make sure they don't have it, that they have it, because he's always in contact with his family, and his aide had it, and his former advisor Kellyanne Conway has it. So I mean, it's like every time you turn around and you're looking at top headline news, it's like someone else in the White House has it, and it's getting around.
Mm.
Ours is any boundaries.
No.
The virus has a lot of its own. All right, baby, I'm going. I'm back. Pumpkin.
Well, Rita,
Yeah.
do you ever watch South Park?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, I had dreamed about that bat on the last episode of the pandemic special when Randy got with that bat, and that was what it was first trying to say in the episode that caused the virus. It was funny, but that's the last thing I remember when I woke up like yesterday.
I am looking forward to watching a clip of Saturday Night Live tonight with Jim Carrey as Vice President Biden. That's going to be entertaining tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been watching Cobra Kai right now on Netflix. I subscribe to Netflix so I can watch Cobra Kai and other TV shows that I like. With stuff
I'm looking
here,
forward to on the 17th. The 17th of October is supposed to be the Walking Dead finale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to watch that. So, and then I'm looking forward to there being a Stranger Things 4th season.
Yeah, I just asked my father-in-law. I gave him a list of TV shows I wanted to watch. He broke it down from Hulu and Netflix. So my next choice this month is probably Hulu when I get around to it. But I'm watching Cobra Kai right now and just waiting. That and playing video games at the same time. So so. I just can't believe, everything going on right now in this pandemic, I mean, literally, the pandemic's really scaring me too because, it worries me,
Yeah.
So.
Man, I wish we had some more people up in here talking.
Yeah, I know Joe's busy, So.
And
then.
Anyone talking in chat? I haven't looked at chat.
Hello, Hannah. Yeah, I wanted Hannah to come on here too, join StreamYards, You
Yeah.
know, Hannah's the only one in chat. You know, I was hoping Hannah would join us. You know, and join our conversation. You know, that would be really cool too. You know.
Yeah, all you have to do is click on it, Hannah, if you want to join, and it's real easy.
Yeah. Or yeah, you remember Brad? He's Brad was uh you know, he was in with us.
Yeah, and I remember TJ.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
So TJ, yeah, you remember the incident with him. He's not here today. He's up north in his family's cottage in the woods. You know.
Hey, Rita,
Yeah.
you like Joe Rogan?
Who's Joe
You like
Rogan?
Joe Rogan?
Who is he? I've never heard
He's
of
the guy who does he does podcasts and on YouTube. He has like a couple million subscribers.
him. No.
He's had lots of people on his podcast.
Mm.
It's like his little show is called the Joe Rogan Experience.
Uh-huh.
So you never heard of him?
No, never did. You know. Have you ever seen? Have you ever, Cam? Have you ever watched Epic Economics? He's really cool. He's got the doom and gloom voice. He talks about the the Wall Street's going to crash, you know, and we're going to go into a Great Depression and all this stuff. It's pretty entertaining, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only doomsday event I could see having fun with is like a zombie event.
Yeah.
And even then I still know I shouldn't enjoy that because really everyone's kind of like interwoven in a way, society and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Mark. Me and Cam gives you your condolences of your cat passing away. It's understand that you left so sudden yesterday. You have our condolences, right, Cam? His cat
Yeah.
passed away from cancer. He just posted in the comment.
Uh Hope you feel better.
Yeah, I hope he does too. You know me, I'd be down and depressed if my bunny passed
If I
away. Hey,
lost
boo.
my cat, I'd be really upset too.
I'd be upset when I lose Moppy. You know, he's 9 years old. Hey, boo boo. My little bun's just sitting here. I picked him up some logs last night so he could chew on his little chew toys. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he did good. So you know. Well, I want to thank you personally for talking about sympathy the other day because you know it's hard living with someone with a severe temper disorder, you know, and I appreciate your sympathy, Cam.
I appreciate it, Rita.
You know, it's just like I said, I can't even make her out at times, you know.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Some of us just seem so insane, and some of us seem not insane. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you know what it makes me feel bad, Cam, is you know when I have to. You know, I get when you know, like she kicks the box today, and I tell her get out. You know, and she's like, "Well, I paid my rent," and I'm sitting there feeling guilty. You know, because you know, she paid her rent, so she's entitled to be here, but she shouldn't be this violent. You know. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So he said his kitty cat's still alive. the cat's days are numbered. So again, Mark, you know, you have our sympathy, anyways.
Yeah. I don't know what to do about that. I mean, it's not good.
No, not good at all.
You can hear a lot of things that people claim counter cancer, but I mean, once that cat has it, I mean, it'd probably be really expensive to help it or whatever.
Yeah,
If
well,
you
Mark
could,
just
even if you can save it.
Yeah, well, Mark said not too much time left for her. Vet bills are mounting, and now that's the thing. When the bills start to mount, you know, you have to make a decision, you know, and that's a hard decision to make.
I know, me personally, I feel like if I ever had cancer, I would try sour honey.
Yeah,
I mean, there's like 3 different colors of sour honey, and they're all supposed to supposedly help with cancer, but just because it helps maybe human doesn't mean it's going to help a cat.
yeah. I agree completely with what you're saying. Completely.
You know, cats are really sensitive to chemicals too, so I don't know how they'd be sensitive to honey or what's going on there.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you there. I hear you there. So, you know, so I hear you there.
Mm.
So yeah, I gave um Hannah the link for StreamYards. I don't know, think she'll join us.
She said she was going to join us, or
I
no?
said I don't know if she will. I gave her the link.
Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
gave the video a like, try to get more people to come in.
Yeah. I
Mm.
mean, you know, so yeah, everything's on hold. You know, I really don't think there's going to be any more stimulus either, or extended unemployment. There was a guy yesterday, or 2 days ago, I should say, Cam, who was saying that unemployment should be number one, and Joe basically turned around and said, "Well, if you guys need money so bad, why don't you get off your ass and work?" That's what Joe said.
I
So
read supposedly that you can get SSI and make up to 18,000 and something before they start taking money away, like $1 or whatever for every $2 you make over that.
yeah,
So, but the thing is, I don't know what job I'd want to work if I could. If I, I don't have transportation really, so I mean, I have to take Uber. Would it even really be worth it? I don't know.
well, yeah. You make a good valid point. I mean, I don't have transportation, and with my vision and hearing going, I just you know, uh, it's hard, you know. So Mark says spent over $700 in 10 months since she was diagnosed with cancer. Tough cat. I got the vet said she had 1 month left. That was 9 months ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, $700 is a lot of money, Mark. You know, I mean, yeah, I could see you could use Mark the $1,200. It's just hard, you know. There's a lot of people could use the $1,200 that's not getting the 1,200. You know, and as I
Rita,
said,
have you ever taken kelp?
no,
I've taken some kelp from the GNC before,
yeah,
and it like made me dream more.
you know, I heard rumors, Cam, that GNC went bankrupt. I don't know if it's true, but I heard the GNC went bankrupt.
Hey, That ain't good.
Yeah, a lot of companies are going bankrupt. I was just talking yesterday in my video about I went out for once after being in my house 78 days, and so what happened was is a lot of people are telling me the stores supply and demand was like stripped. Grocery stores are empty. I went to a pet store and it was empty. They had bunny stuff because they don't sell a lot of bunny stuff, so they can get bunny foods, but dog stuff and that stuff was sold out. Fish stuff was sold out.
Yeah.
So
I'm getting about that time to stock up on stuff for my cat again.
Well, Mark, that's a good question. But no one knows. I mean, right now they got him on a medication to try to alleviate his problems. But like I said in my last video, the problem with it is coronavirus has a lasting after effect. It could, damage your kidneys, your brain, or your heart, or your liver, or your lungs. So even if our commander in chief survives, which there's a high survival chance, then he might have some long-term effects. So who knows? But if he passed away, knock on wood, he doesn't pass away, that Mike Pence would be in. And the problem is, Mark, no one thinks, I was telling this to Chloe, no one thinks that, that if our commander in chief passes away, Pence would be automatically kicked out of the election due to the fact that Donald Trump's the one for the Republican ticket, so they couldn't change the ballots fast enough to put Pence in, and Pence would have to choose a vice president for himself, which currently, if something happened, Pence was president, Pelosi takes over under the constitutional law, so Pelosi's career would be over. So this is a very sticking point, but right now, the other problem is he can't campaign. And because he can't campaign, it's going to be more difficult for him to, maybe as Chloe said, maybe he's going to take the virus more seriously now because he got it apparently at a campaign rally, supposedly. So, Cam, Mark was asking about, well, yeah, Mark, he didn't wear a mask. That's the thing. He didn't take it seriously.
Let me check the chat.
And yes, Mark, he is 74.
Yeah, 74.
Yeah, that's what Mark was saying. He said President Trump's 74. And so Cam disappeared, I guess. So. Oh, well, yeah, we know they're damn idiots, Mark. That's the thing. They're completely a damn idiot, So, I'm trying to answer you, Mark, and Cam left. So, So what happened, Cam? You got kicked out?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I just said got kicked out by mistake or something.
I pressed the wrong button.
Ah, well, no.
I was trying to go back to see you, and then after I did the chat, and somehow I messed it up, and it backed me out when I pressed the back button to try to go see you on video.
Oh, well, it's okay. We all make mistakes. So, what Mark said in the comments, no mask, they're damn idiots. And then he says, but Trump is has more energy than every one of us combined. Yeah, it would be breaking news, if something did happen to him. So, each person has, whatever. So, but like I said, knock on wood, Mark, he'll get through this. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It just means soon as his 14 days of quarantine and stuff are done, he can, as long as they get the entire White House under control. I mean, if I was the president and I had to leave the White House, I would go to Camp David and stay there and do what he had to there, because it would be better for him to be at Camp David than be in the White House with over, 2,000 members working for him. And so that'd be the logical answer, Camp David, if I was president, Well,
Had I been his age, and if I would have been president, I would have immediately subsidized masks like the one I have for $70 to the American public, and had our country mass producing hand purifier, exporting it, and keeping it all in our country, kind of like simultaneously doing that and making money. And then I don't know what I'd do about jobs. I mean, that's just hope for the best, I guess, and learn.
Well, you know what the problem is I could see why the Democrats in the Democratic states are blaming the government, saying they're entitled and they're owed, but at the same time there's people out there, Cam, that want to go back to work. I mean, look at my cousin-in-law Dinky, for example, the original moderator on my channel. She literally wants to go back to work. I mean, the other day she was looking at going to Amazon until she found out there was like 19,000 cases at the new Amazon building they built in in Oregon. So she's like, nope, she doesn't want to get it, but she also said that she doesn't want to live in fear by staying in her house all the time either. But the thing is she wants to go back to work. There's other people that want to go back to work. And then you got these people like one of our newest members, Justin Fisher, Mr. Justin Fisher. He was saying that unemployment should be expanded to 600. Well, the Republicans don't want to give 600. 300 might be beneficial, but 600, no. So, and that's all because a lot of the elderly and disabled were bitching, Cam, about how they thought that they were entitled to that much money per month too. I mean, if $2,400 a month was given to people on unemployment, then the elderly and disabled think that they're entitled to $2,400, because then the economy would be floating good. But again, the economy is, in my opinion, artificially inflated right now, saying, oh, we're in a recovery. If we're in a recovery, then why is it? And hello, Pee-wee. How are you doing, by the way? I've been wondering how you've been doing. By the way, I blame you. You get the blame for Cobra Kai. I'm on like season 1, episode 7 right now.
Anyone else to join?
No one else wants to join us, but Pee-wee joined in the chat comments.
I'm getting some lag.
Yeah, well, I'm not, because I have fast internet, So, but anyways, like I said, to the chat audience, that the people are complaining about unemployment. Other people are complaining about stimulus checks, and we're 1 month away from the election, so it's a wait and see game.
Yeah.
Well, Pee-wee said, he's doing better and only has, was it Pee-wee that said it? But Trump has, yeah, well, Pee-wee, let's just put it to you this way, okay, Pee-wee? You say Trump has more energy than the rest of us. I'm just going to say Trump's actually a robot then. He's a robot. He's got to be a 74-year-old robot. Yeah, I know you're starved to death. Your beloved hubby came in the other day and was chuckling about how he can eat everything that he wants, but you can't. So I understand that one. If anyone needs to know, Pee-wee had, including you, Cam, you're probably curious, Pee-wee had, I think she said, 21 teeth removed and 5 of them were surgically removed. So
Oh,
she's being starved right now because of what she's going through, and she's got my sympathy.
I'm waiting on 120 milkshakes to get here.
From you order from
chocolate
Amazon?
shake. I got it from Walmart. It's coming. It's like 120 of them, 10 cases, and they're 11 ounces each.
Oh, that's not bad at all. I mean, I got packages coming in from Amazon. I reordered some orange juice, and stuff that I needed, for the month. But I've been just holed up here, So,
Now that I'm 260, I'm looking to push down to 250 and 240 maybe in my weight.
yeah, I understand that one. My husband was 275 when he passed away, so, So,
Yeah.
so you bought 120 protein shakes, basically.
They're meal replacement shakes. They're not protein. They're not all protein. They're like just meal replacement.
Well, I hope
They have a lot of vitamins in them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like those
I can
little
drink
cans
them.
of yeah. So basically, what you bought is basically the equivalent to the old '80s Slim Fast shakes, huh?
Yeah, it's by the brand Equate.
Yeah, I know Equate. That's Walmart's brand. They're pretty good.
The mailman is gonna hate me when he has to deliver that.
Our mail lady went down, and Pee Wee knows this. Our mail lady knocked on the door the other day, Cam, and it specifically asked me to go up to the mail truck
Yeah.
with a
I
mask.
mean, last time they had to deliver that.
Well, yeah,
His
for last time I ordered.
words literally were, hold on, we're lagging.
Yeah, you are, but I'm not. But I ordered 10 packs of those mini Pepsis, and it came in, and it came in 3 huge boxes, and the mail lady did not want to deliver them. She had to get off, that the mail lady did not
I
want.
think YouTube's lagging. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it's not on my side because, like I said, I'm running on fiber optics, so my internet's running pretty good. So, yes, I've had the Monster energy drinks, Mark. I used to like the 32-ounce Monster BFGs or BFCs, the big freaking cans, the 32 ounces. But they got rid of that because the government said that's too much energy drink. I need to get some of those yogurt and V8 juices what I'm eating for the last 3 days. Yeah, I hear you there, hear you there. So, but I blame you, Pee Wee. I went last night and I put in the Karate Kid movies. Then I decided to sign up for Netflix. Then I decided to sit down and drink almost 2 bottles of wine. And I watched Cobra Kai. Got to finish season 7. Season 7, episode 1. Or season 1,
Hey, you
episode 7.
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had like 13 tabs open.
Well, maybe that's why you were lagging, Cam. I mean, I only have 2 tabs, my email tab, but my computer has got 32 gigs of RAM, so it runs pretty good, Chocolate flavored yum.
Yeah, I closed them out.
So, yeah, Pee Wee, you could always get some chocolate milk too, unless you're lactose intolerant. Well, I have Amazon Prime, so right now, I think it's I
But
think
anyways, yeah, last time the mail guy had delivered, I think it was FedEx.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cussing and he was like, I fucking hate this shit. That's what he said, and then he left.
Yeah. I think Pee Wee. I was watching it on Showtime, so I watched the Karate Kid on Showtime. Pee Wee, you know. So Showtime has all four of them. So I watched all four, and then I went into marathon the TV.
It was raining too when he had to deliver it. He was pissed.
Yeah. Well, like I said, my mail lady, Pee Wee knows this. She knocked on the door, told me to go to the mail truck to get the fucking cases of soda because it was too heavy for her. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It's too heavy for you. I had one time I had boxes. I had like 20 boxes. They drove over to her house, and the postmaster herself for this island said, Can you personally pick the mail out in my truck? And I had to tow them downstairs. She was this little Japanese.
Okay, I see you again.
You can't what?
You went out for a little bit, but I see you and hear you now.
Yeah. So, like I said, yeah. I mean, I have Disney Plus, so I can always put Hulu on too. Pee
I'm
Wee.
getting some lag now.
Yeah. No, I'm not getting any.
You think I should be using a VPN? You think I should be using a VPN when using StreamYard?
Maybe I would try a virtual private network. I think that might work.
Okay, I got a VPN. Hold on, I'm gonna reconnect after I connect to my VPN.
All right. Well, yeah, Pee Wee. I know there's free movies, because but I have enough streaming services. I don't even worry about it. Whatever's on. I mean, The Rain Man is available on Showtime, so I thought about watching that again. I love that movie. Hey, Ray, you want to watch The Rain Man? Definitely want to watch The Rain Man. Definitely want to watch The Rain Man. Hey, Ray, I spent a couple of $100 for a little TV and you prefer the clothes dryer. Turn it off. We're going to be at 3 o'clock when Wapner's on. The red one always falls first, So if you need to know, everyone, including you, Pee Wee, Chloe had a argument and apparently went to her room for a while. Now she's going down to the store to get some carpet cleaner. Yeah, well, I'm going to watch it on Showtime because I'm already paying for Showtime. So I might as well utilize it on Amazon. They're already getting enough business from me. So you know how that is. Kmart, 400 Oak Street. Got to get my boxes at Kmart. Kmart, 400 Oak Street. Dad lets me drive on the driveways on Saturdays, but definitely not on Wednesdays. Definitely Saturdays. The man's dancing, I miss the old Watchmans, It really sucks when they forced us all to go, which you haven't been here, Pee Wee, but I had problems with my cell phone. So I'll tell you what happened. So the other day, my phone was on roaming, and then I tried making a call. It told me I had to use my credit card to complete the call. It was on Verizon's network. So I called up the phone company, Boost, and they tinkered with it. They went in my phone settings and everything remotely and fried my phone out. Then my phone went completely black zoned. Well, Chloe had trouble, same thing, and then they went and black zoned her. So what happened was I got angry, Pee Wee, and I literally flipped my lid yesterday out of royal anger. I turned around and I posted on Twitter, day 4 of complete blackout. They claim the towers are out first, and the towers are maintained by my internet company here, Rock Island. So I went down to the T-Mobile store yesterday and talked to him. And the guy wanted to charge me $100 for a flip phone. I was like, nah, I'm not paying $100 for a shit phone, basically. And so what happened is my phone was completely dead and I was dead zoned. I just paid $103 so for service and says device not connected. So gotta wait for Cam. So, well, I do a good impersonation of the Rain Man. Welcome back, Cam. So basically what happened was, Pee Wee was You know, I got so angry yesterday. I paid $103 the other day, and my phone went completely blacked out, so it was Chloe's. So I finally turned around and I told them, I even tried 911 on my cell phone because, I was having chest pain the other day. It said no service. So it was like they turned me off. So I finally said, listen, I even tried my antique phone and that didn't work. So I finally said, listen, just fucking disconnect us. We don't want your shithole service. Well, on Twitter, Pee-wee, there's people that's been out of service for fucking a month and they keep saying, pay the bill. We're working on the tower. I'm sorry, but it ain't going to work, Great. He's gone again. Well, the problem, Pee-wee, is I don't have a phone anymore. I have a phone that's only used as a Wi-Fi. It's a Wi-Fi device only. Oh, yeah. I mean, I gave a complete post. You met my cousin-in-law, Dinky. I sent her on Instagram the entire message I fucking said, sis. And she's like, you go, girl. I mean, you should have seen my answers yesterday. I basically turned around and basically they have to bleep out in their little chat. But finally the guy just says, okay, you're deactivated. I mean, there's a girl on Twitter that keeps posting every day. Day 21, no service. There's another guy that's like, I've been out for 6 weeks. He claimed the towers are out. And they're like, we're working diligently to fix it. Well, so, I could go and spend I spent $25 and had a my original Obama phone. I still have minutes put on it. I have like 30,000 minutes, so I just contacted the company and said send it to me and let Chloe basically take it. She can call me through Skype, but otherwise my Skype number's active. My Skype long distance is active. I don't need a fucking phone. I mean, literally, once Skype goes down, I can even use Skype remotely on my phone to make Skype calls. As a wireless device, I don't really need a fucking phone. Thing is when 911 isn't working on your cell phone like it's supposed to, that's when I basically said, fuck you. I told the guy if I died because I couldn't access 911, he's negligent. He's on negligence. Am I right? He turned around and said, we're working diligently on the problem. Well, after 4 days of complete blackness, and I can't even text my father-in-law. I mean, literally, my father-in-law's like, hurry up, get a phone so he can text. I mean, literally, it's like I've had problems with the phone service. I got enough fucking problems with Chloe. Chloe wants to go buy a clam phone. So I'm like, go buy what you want, But me, I said enough's enough. I'm not paying $103 a month. That's $103 less I have to pay due to the fact that the fucking phone services. Yeah, I mean, literally, I went down to T-Mobile and I said, here, look at my phone. He goes through it and he says, roaming's off. I said, can you activate it? He says, that means the phone company has deactivated roaming and deactivated your phone. I mean, he looked at it. I said, is there any way that I can go through T-Mobile? And he says, yeah, you're paying $300 for a phone or $100 for basic, but he's like, I wouldn't even bother right now. I said, is the towers down? He said, well, if the transistor is down for Boost, that's one thing, but Boost is owned by Dish Network, and Dish Network doesn't know how to handle their services anyway, so, Oh, yeah, I mean, it was like 2 days after I paid the fucking bill on the 26th, the phone just... And nothing was working, As soon as Chloe got off the phone with her mom in Ohio, her phone went to dead mode. And the problem is these Filipinos don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're like, oh yeah, do this, reset that, reset this, reset that, and And then they say then they finally say, oh, our towers are down. Really? I went down to the main tower on the island. It's right behind the T-Mobile store. And I said, we're running. They said, Sprint's running? T-Mobile's running? Verizon's running. I said, well, Boost's on Sprint. Was. I said, what network on them? They said, well, Boost could be getting their own transceiver, and they're trying to put them in everywhere. But they said, otherwise, you should be running. Well, out of 9 million people, there's too many fucking dickheads that's losing service. I mean, this one lady I subscribed to on Twitter messaged me and asked me how I handled them. I said, I just fucking dumped them. She's like, I wish I had the grit you did. I said, I got pissed. Can't use the phone. Why fucking stay with them? I let them have it. Then they told me that thanks for the money, they're not going to give it back to me. I mean, literally, they use Filipinos for their customer service. They use Filipinos to activate their phone. They use Filipinos for the troubleshooting. I mean, they told me I needed to go through a LG specialist at the phone company. When they transferred me, it's like, due to the coronavirus, no one's here, you know. And I even emailed LG about the warranty, and they said, no, it's not your phone. LG went in and looked at it and said, no, it's not your phone. It's the provider. The provider isn't fucking providing. I mean, literally, you basically black out my phone, black out Chloe's, and we can't use it on the fucking island. And Chloe thinks the fucking government's after her. And then, on top of all the shit, sis, I contacted the other phone company, you know, my ancient bag phone here. My ancient bag phone here. I went ahead and complained to the company. I said, you guys promised me service. They gave me my $100 back, by the way, activation because of stuff. And the guy's like, well, you need to do this and you need to do that. And you need to do this. You know, you got to do that. What the fuck? Did this break? Oh, no, it didn't break. Okay. It's extended. All right. So he turns around and he says, you need to do this, this, and this in Android. I finally sent him the information. And he turns around and says, oh, Miss Rita, I'm so sorry. I put it in our computers now that your phones won't work, or these phones, because after I gave him the specs of the other set of phones, he says 3G's turned off. Well, my phone, my LG phone, it's only a tablet now, or you know, whatever. It has 2G, 3G, and 4G. And if 2G and 3G has been turned off, that means it only is on 4G network. And if the 4G network's down, they're gonna, you know. So to me, I just said, fuck it. I ain't paying $103 for shithole service. I mean, basically, they said we're working diligently. They ain't working diligently for jack shit, you know. That's the fucking problem. If they were fucking working diligently, they would have fucking fixed my fucking phone. I mean, literally. And then they told me, we noticed that you should buy more data for your data plan. You can't buy data plan. One, I don't even fucking use data. I don't leave my house. And I don't even use the Wi-Fi connection, the share Wi-Fi part. Well, you know, at least, you know, I would have wanted my $320 back. I mean, I demanded my money back from the phone company. They're like, nope, nope, nope. I mean, the other day they asked me specifically, sis, if I can right after I paid them, if they can deactivate my service. I'm like, no, but they turned around, and before I flipped my lid, sis, they told me the repairs could take months to get the towers working because they have too many towers out around the nation. I finally turned around and said, fuck this. I don't want to fucking deal with it, you know. You know. I mean, literally, I fucking flipped, sis, and said, fuck this, you know. By the way, baby's got some new logs here. I bought him 2 logs yesterday when it was out. Look at this. He's chewing on some new logs. Hi, baby. Hi. Hello. Well, I'm glad you got it done, you know, sis. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to get a service. You know, Chloe's like, well, we need a phone for family. We got Skype. Use it. We're paying like $8 for a Skype phone number and unlimited minutes. Why the fuck should I even fucking, you know? And on top of that, I'll tell you something else that's fucking funny. Since Chloe went to the hardware store, I can say this without pissing her off. So I emailed the storage shed got emailed, told me that I'm entitled. I have to pay him. I said I didn't sign my name on the lease, did I? And he said no. Then I'm not entitled to pay it. Here we go. Let's see if Cam's joining again.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? You get it fixed?
So the problem, I think, is on Google's end. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I don't know what they're made out of. They're all made of all organic materials, Pee-wee. And they're filled with these yummy, yummy things in the middle, see? With little organic stuff. So the bunny can chew on them and eat them. That's what he does. He eats them, you know.
I noticed that after I used Microsoft Edge, there was no problem. So
yeah. Oh, are you on a laptop then, Cam?
No, I'm using an Android phone, but I was using Google Chrome to use StreamYard, and for some reason, Google Chrome is making everything complicit and stuff. So I use Microsoft Edge now, and that seems to be working fine.
Oh, cool.
And the VPN wasn't really helping either.
Yeah, I'm just downloading something, and then I got to open it and then save it to my my office location. You know, I use
Yeah.
something called LibreOffice. It's free over Microsoft, and it works really well. So you
Yeah,
know,
I've used that before on Linux.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I would probably like to have like a dual operating system eventually on a laptop.
yeah. So yeah, my sister sent me her Christmas list. So I needed to click the links, you know, and stuff like that, you know. And so she sent me her Christmas list. So I was like, okay, I'll get to it. So then I got to go and cut and paste every one of the links because she doesn't want to give me her Amazon Christmas list, you know. Well, anyways, Pee Wee, like I said, you know, she said she needs one, but I don't need one. But then again, you know, I don't want to pay either. So, you know, I refuse to pay. So, you know. So you only use a phone? You don't have a computer, Cam? I guess Cam disappeared yet again.
Okay.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out, Cam.
You're back.
Uh,
I don't
you're lagging.
know. I was having some
So, Pee Wee,
technical
so everyone, yeah, you're having technical difficulties. So, anyways, Pee Wee, I do Christmas here, as you know. So there you go. Skype just charged me um $6.50 and $2.99. So there goes. My Skype's been updated again. So, um, you know, um, but yeah, Pee Wee, we do Christmas. But yeah, you know my thoughts on while Cam's trying to fix his technical difficulties. You know, I'll answer anyone in the chat box. So, anyways, Pee Wee, like I said, no, I'm not. Not right now, Mark. I'm not going to get another Android because I'm not paying the fucking bill. You know, that's the thing. Pee Wee and I agree. I mean, look, Pee Wee, I had the sheriff stop me yesterday on my way to the coffee shop, and he asked me where I've been. He knows I've been holed up at home. He said, I thought you died. I said, if I died, Chloe would have been calling you guys to get rid of my body. I'm alive. I've been holed up there. You county dumbasses. And, you know, they're like, well, did you submit the other kit? No, I didn't. I got to get around to it. He says, you can infect people. I said, I don't care. You're not holding me hostage. I've been quarantined for 78 fucking days. I'm done. And they're like, okay. I said, you want to arrest me? Arrest me. Otherwise, I'm getting a cup of coffee. And they just left me alone. I mean, literally, they fucking left me alone. And so, Mark, no, I'm not getting a fucking another phone. They even asked me why my phone wasn't working. This county's been trying to get in touch with me. I said, oh, there's a fucking blackout. And by the way, I turned around and dumped the service. They said, you're not supposed to. I said, why don't you call Sprint and ask them why the network's down? Well, one guy basically decided to be an asshole, and he called up and asked for customer service when I was getting my coffee, and he came in and he said, the towers are down. I said, yeah. Did you ask how long it'd be fixed? And he says, they said it could be months. I said, I dumped the service. Now, cheers. He just walked out like, okay. I mean, literally. I mean, these people are trying to be evasive. To me, I could buy an Obama phone. I cannot buy an Obama phone. My problem is with the grocery store, Pee-wee, is that I'm upset at the fucking fact that Chloe never listens. I say, look at this. Oscar Mayer sandwich meat. This is what I want. And they don't have it. I mean, literally, if they don't have it, that's another thing, but still. I mean, literally, well, Mark, Joe's with his boyfriend. So he's got a boyfriend and he's busy with his boyfriend. So when and if Mark comes in, when and if Joe comes in, Joe comes in. The problem is with Joe is he's got a boyfriend, a nice, cute African-American guy, and he's spending his time with him. And two is Joe's kind of upset at me because I still do stimulus updates, and Joe doesn't want anyone to get a stimulus check or unemployment. He thinks everyone can get off their ass to work, So, from what I gathered, don't quote me on it, but from what I gathered, And so another story I want to tell you all, since Pee-wee's here, I think Pee-wee's going to love this story, is last night I was looking to help out someone for Christmas, the moderator Hannah Bug, and she's got no job, she's unemployed, and the funny thing is as Pee-wee and I talked time and time again, there's people out there that what you need and what you want and what you think you're entitled to. Now, I'm not talking about Hannah Bug in general, but there's people out there that think the world owes them, Chloe, i.e. And so, for example, last night I was trying to talk to Hannah Bug about clothing selections, and she said she came in the chat after totaling it all up, and it was like $838. I'm like, well, if you break it down over several months, you're fine, you just don't pluck $838 down, in this pandemic. Well, then, the poor girl was depressed and said, oh, well, was talking about purses, and again, I was like, purse is a good present, but purse was like $2,100 to $2,400, and I'm going, and other things. I mean, I was talking yesterday about if someone wants a tablet, you try to get them a brand name like Samsung. You don't go with fucking something like fucking some non-generic brand you never heard of from Walmart or Target or Kmart, because they won't be happy with it. But still, certain items are very expensive, and I was teaching people, if you want something those expensive, you got to save for it or ask yourself if it's logical. I mean, there's a transgendered woman out there that had her surgery, I think it was in Canada or Thailand. She's Canadian. And she had a $7,000 Tiffany purse. I think it was Tiffany. It might have been Prada, whatever. One of those. It was $7,000. She had scissors and she was cutting it up on YouTube video. So, the problem is it was, when you come to expenses like a purse or like $7,000 purse, I think it's kind of, and then cutting it up on YouTube is really wild. But, to me, it was just shocking, literally shock and awe, and, so yesterday, Mark, you asked about Joe. Joe asked me all the time, what's for dinner? Well, last night I had 2 double bacon cheeseburgers. He said, oh, you eat like a man. I didn't eat for 3 days. A handful of chips, a gummy bear, and couple gummy worms, and a handful of chips, and a couple Pepsis. So yesterday I gorged myself, but the story goes, Pee Wee is that sometimes what you need and what you want for Christmas is you do what you can, but you don't overseed your balance or your budget, because that's not good. Oh, I mean, literally, or, let me put it to you this way. I know I saw a link yesterday. Someone was talking about a $1,500 shirt, Gucci shirt for Christmas, and I was Chloe dragged me along. I don't know if you heard this story. So Chloe dragged me along yesterday in town, and she dragged me into the clothing store, and the owner looked at me, and I said, yeah. She says, how have you been? I said, okay. I've been in my house for 78 days, and want to get out to get some coffee. And Chloe dragged me along, and she said, from what I understand, Chloe dragged you to get some pants. I said, yeah. Well, found 2 pairs of pants was $26 and $27, and they were half off. So we got 2 brand new pair of pantses for like $16 total. And so I turned around, and I was got these pants, but yeah, I mean, literally, Chloe paid the bill. It was like $15 for 2 pairs of pants. She spent more money. I think she spent over $100 on sweatshirt dresses than anything, But I went ahead yesterday and I ordered a dress, and my cousin Dinky's like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna have to model it for us." I said, "It isn't my dress; it's your dress I ordered. You wanted it, and the other dress is coming down the pipe too for Christmas. There you go. You got your dresses for Christmas, Whereas she was shocked, But my cousin, I just emailed him with the fly rod choices that I was going to get him, and I said, look, you choose the fly rods. Here's your selection, but you do the research. I'll buy. I'm done researching. Yeah, well, you're a good wifey, when it comes to that. I mean, good wifey, I mean, Chloe dragged me along. She paid the pants, and, but she also is, yeah, non-skid shoes. Yeah, my cousin buys me a pair of shoes yearly, and I brought up the fact that she promised me pants for my birthday, and she's like, I need a royal kick in the ass sometimes, Rita. I forgot. And I said, well, it's not my job to remind you about buying shoes or pants for me. You promised, but, during the pandemic, and my cousin Dinky really wants to go back to work. She really does, but, it's just been hard on her. But I'm saying, non-skid shoes are good. You have to have them in a restaurant situation before it's wet. Hey, boo-boo. Hi. Yeah, look at him. You guys can see him, can't you? He's got his little ears down. Hi, boo-boo. So last night I watched on Golden Pond, too. Again, I love that movie. Well, I had to eat the cheeseburger, Pee-wee, because for one, Chloe didn't take dinner out last night, and she keeps talking about cleaning the cage so we can get into the big freezer. I did cook a leg of lamb recently. We ate it down to the bone, but that's the only thing I had. I've been eating mac and cheese off and on other things, but I really wanted something, like I told Chloe, well, what's for dinner tonight? She's like, oh, we're going to grab, so here's the joke. A couple months ago, I bought a couple boxes of corn dogs, honey glazed corn dogs or whatever, right? And I bought them on my own food card. I said, yeah, when I get in there, eventually I'll tap into the corn dogs. So I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to eat the corn dogs. I said, it was on my food card. I can't share with you. I mean, literally. So she's going out Monday to go grocery shopping for supplies, and each of us gets $215 in food stamps, Well, I didn't even get brand stuff at Pants. I got brands that I didn't even know about. I mean, they were brand new. new pants, and they were half off. And I mean, look at this, sis. Look at this. Doesn't that look nice? I mean, I don't even know what brand it says. It says, oh, this one says Wrangler for women's. All right. So 13, 14. So I guess I'm a fat ass. And then this one's a size 16. And this brand's Gloria Vanderbilt. Gloria Vanderbilt. Yeah, Gloria Vanderbilt, I guess. I've never heard of that brand. But brand new pants. Look at these. Cost $15. And Chloe dragged me to get them because I don't have any pants at home. I've been not going out. That's why I wouldn't go outside much, because I don't have any pants. So I've been wearing those jammies for so long, you know. But, you know. Oh, yeah. I mean, literally, you know. The other pair didn't have a zipper, and they just pulled up, and they wanted $50 for it, you know. I don't know anything about Vanderbilt. This is the first time I got a pair for, and that was brand new for $8. So each pair was $8, and, you know, they just came in, and the lady told me to come back next month. Chloe's like, we will. We're going to get her some more pants. And I'm going, you know, but the thing is the lady literally appreciated our business. And so, you know, we got pants, you know, and because of it, you know, it was, you know, that's one reason I got some candies, you know. I'm trying to buy a computer to put under the Christmas tree. The problem is yesterday I spent, with tips, I spent like $7 per espresso cup, and then I had to spend like, I think it was like 25% tip, plus it was like $28 for Chloe's chocolates and her her
I don't need
Italian soda, you know.
I don't need the laptop. That's all I have to say.
And so, you know, what? You're looking at my pants?
Yeah, these are nice.
Yeah, I was just talking about those. Those are Wranglers.
Yeah, I think those are durable too.
And that one's Gloria Vanderbilt.
Yeah. These are good for you.
Yeah.
Wranglers are cool. Look at the design.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying. I mean, I went in and talked to my lady, one of the young ladies that runs my friend's coffee shop. She has cancer, and she just got through chemo. And she turned around and told me that they're having a hard time getting their coffee beans in because of the distributor. They're having a hard time with their chocolates.
So how many cans you got over there empty?
I have 4 cans full.
Okay.
Those are the ones that are empty. And so, you know, so I talked to the pet store. They were empty. And the only reason why Pee-wee, the bike shop, is still in business is the guy sells $1,500 bikes. So no one's going to be parting with $1,500 for a bike, you know. And you know, so I went in, you know, I did my thing yesterday, talked to people, and, you know, it's like, you know, the fish market's having problems because of the fish and the fact that shrimp's been recalled, and they're having a hard time bringing in the hamburger they sell. Yeah, well, I wouldn't think, you know, you couldn't do it, you know. Well, thanks, Mark. It is nice pants, you know. But anywho, since no one's coming right now, let me see this. This is the latest. All right. Hold on a sec. Wow. Wow. Can you believe that? So it's like an entire list of who tested for coronavirus, in the White House. It's just something I was reading. So there you have it. Yeah, well, it's just a name brand thing, but still, how it is, how it goes, right? Well, we're still trying to figure this out, Cam. That's the thing. Could be your phone, could be your memory is full. Restarting your phone could have worked. Just the way it is. Look at that little munchkin. He's like, uh. So, anyways, you know how it goes. Hmm. Anyways, I think everything's good. Just. I can do StreamYard when anyone wants to do StreamYard. Cam wanted StreamYard, so I did it. Yeah, but I could do it next week. I could do it this week. I mean, Monday I'll be up doing spreadsheets all day Monday, because Chloe's going to Walmart for groceries. So you know, trying to figure out if I want to munch on something or wait. Kind of eat a little snack somewhere. I can do StreamYard anytime. I like StreamYards. I also like regular YouTube as well. So, but I can also do StreamYards tomorrow too. That's cool that your dad's going camping. You never talk about your dad much, Cam. You live with your mom, so I assume that your dad and mom don't get along. Pee Wee's out right now, making dinner in a pressure cooker. I understand. At least you still have your parents around, Cam. I don't have any. Hey, man. Feels weird, you know. Just feels kind of weird, you know. So yesterday it was kind of dead last night, you know. Like Friday night, everyone was doing stuff. So, but I couldn't believe the video went for 7 hours, you know. So, I mean, I just could not believe it, you know. The way it is, you know. You know what I think's interesting? I'm going to Instagram, right? And I have to check on Instagram messaging. And you go to Instagram and you see these former men trying to be, women, and they're always wanting to show off their boobs. It's like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm hot, I'm gorgeous, and I got boobs. I mean, literally, you don't see other, I did a couple pictures of me in a bikini on Instagram, but that was about it, But the thing is everywhere I go, that's one reason why I got rid of Facebook, was because I saw these frannies going, look at me, I'm a woman, look at my tits. Breasts don't make a woman. I mean, literally, they don't. I mean, Chloe was talking about the other day, I don't know how my boobs got so big, and I'm going, hormones. I know I shouldn't be talking about that subject. It just irritated me. I went to Instagram. That's why I brought it up. I like to share my feelings too. People think I shouldn't, And then you got these cross dressers too, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the complainer. Right. So anyways, like I said, Pee Wee's out doing something, cooking, and Cam's just saying his mother and father don't get along, for what I gathered, and Mark's talking about StreamYard, so it's all good, Yeah, you're more than welcome, Mark. Having headphones, that would be great. Then we could we won't hear that echo, and then we're all good, Yeah, so you know how it is. I've been meaning to check on something. They do lunch and dinner, don't they? So let's see what they do for lunch and dinner. Let's look. Oysters, streamers, crab cakes, calamari, shrimp cocktail, soups and salad, entrees, the classic burger, the bison burger, the Hawaiian chicken sandwich, the BLT sandwich, fish and chips. A couple Hawaiian chicken sandwiches wouldn't be too bad for meals. I wonder if the China Pearl has anything good. Because I don't mind a good sandwich from time to time. Let me see. I don't want Chinese food. I was hoping they had something besides that. They do sell whole ducks, so one of these days, the shrimp, chef special, happy special, Peking ducks. Don't they have any? Oh, here we go. Hot sandwiches on the bottom. Pepperoni, langutia, Italian sauces, Parmesan, balsamic vinegar, 3-cheese blend, meatball sandwich, buffalo chicken sandwich. Oh no, that's just buffalo chicken. No, so if I wanted a sandwich, I'd have to go through the blue water. That sucks. So Hawaiian chicken sandwiches. Well, they do takeout as well. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I dig something up or just do takeout? I really don't know. I was gonna go to breakfast this morning, but I fell asleep, so I don't know. Why don't you guys tell me what you guys think? You know? So anyone got any suggestions? Hmm? Yeah, I bet you do. We don't even have a toxic smell around here, so we can only dream, Cam. Just ask Chloe about that. Hold on a sec. It doesn't matter. I'm coming out here again. So, anyone got any suggestions on that? I was trying to talk to Chloe, but she was sleeping, you know.
Hey, I'm coming. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah, I would go to church every Wednesday and pass to eat
Hey,
volcano.
got the carpet cleaner.
Should have asked you to pick me up something when you were out and about, I think. I don't know. Well, I was thinking of having you go to pickup over at the Blue Water. They do sandwiches, and I thought about doing 2 teriyaki sandwiches for myself because that's the only place that does sandwiches, it seems. The deli's closed, and Herb's I don't want to go in, and I have never seen sandwiches cooked at Vic's. They don't tell us.
What else do they cook at Blue Water? I want to see if they have anything I like.
Blue Water, I don't know. I was just thinking, 2 sandwiches is gonna cost me $36, and I mean, I was just thinking of it. Oh, they're 18 a piece.
Yeah. Anything that's like under $10.
They have 5 Puget Sounds herb breaded oysters, $15. Oyster shooters, 6 for $15. Steamers, half pound of clams for $9. Crab cakes for $14.
What's oysters? The $15 oysters. Is it oysters? That's it.
You get 5 oysters served with aioli sauce. Oyster shooters, which is raw oysters, for $15. You get cocktail sauce and oyster crackers. Steamers, a half pound of manila clams in white wine, butter, garlic, tomato, onion, and you get garlic bread with it for $9. Crab cakes, 2 crab cakes for $14.
What do I get garlic bread with?
The what?
What did I get garlic bread with?
Half a pound of manila clams, marinated in white wine, butter, garlic, tomato, onion, and you get garlic bread with it. I'm trying to read you the rest. Crab cakes. You get 2 house-made Dungeness crab cakes with aioli for $14. Ahi tuna, choice of blackened or sashimi served with Thai slaw and wasabi. Calamari, fried rings and tentacles with aioli, $14. Shrimp cocktail, bay shrimp. Those are those little fucking teeny dinky things like this.
Yeah.
Crunchy California roll, $14. Imitation crab meat, avocado, cream cheese. Chicken wings, which sucks.
What's better than California roll is an Arizona roll.
Then you get the veggie tots. House-made zucchini nut tots served with aioli. Then they have a house steak salad with steak, greens, you get blue cheese crumble. You can ask for whatever else, but it's $22. Blackened chicken Caesar, which I wouldn't do. Seafood salads, or Caesar again. Then for soups, you get soup and salad, $15. Clam chowder is $5 or $8 a bowl. Soup of the day is $5. 4 entrees. They have for $12 the classic burger, 1/3 pound patty, with all the loadings. You want double? Add $4. Yeah, it comes also the things you can put on it. Add cheese, bacon, mushrooms, grilled onions, jalapeno, or egg for $2. Now, down here, $19 is a bison burger. Then there's a Hawaiian chicken sandwich, and then you got a pan-fried oysters called an oyster po' boy, not the shrimp po' boy, for $19. Grilled salmon sandwich.
Shrimp po' boy?
I think you get fries with it. I think there's a veggie.
Did it say it was oyster?
Yeah, it's an oyster po' boy. It says it comes with coleslaw. You get tomatoes, onions, and tartar sauce with your po' boy. There's grilled salmon sandwich, a veggie burger, crab cakes, BLT sandwich. And then there's a codfish tacos, that's $18. Seafood plate is $26. Fish and chips is $18. Prawns and chips, $17. Pasta Alfredo or marinara, $17. Pasta Del Mar, $29. You get Alaskan claw, manila claws, Alaskan cod, manila claws, shrimp, and garlic bread for $29. That's it. So I don't know.
What's the $50 oyster one? Is it fried the $15 oyster?
Pan fried oysters. You get 5 Puget Sound herb breaded oysters served with aioli. Otherwise, you get oyster shooters for $15. The problem is I was just looking at these as options.
Yeah, I just want to get the breaded oysters. You want to get breaded oysters. Also like something a little starchy to go with it. Like, what starch? Do they have like any fries or bread or something? I'm not gonna. No, fries will probably be dry there.
I don't know anything about nachos. I mean, I can make nachos at home, but I don't have ingredients. I'm just looking at options for meals. I mean, literally, I don't want to go through the China place.
Blue Water have any like fries? Yeah, they have garlic bread.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think they come with fries with their burgers. I don't know. I mean, I was looking at they only have a teriyaki chicken sandwich. I don't know if it'd be any good. So that's why I said I was really not wanting to part with $18 for buy 2 sandwiches. I just didn't know what to think. It was just an option.
It's up to you. China Pearl's out the picture.
Yeah, well, I don't like China Pearl.
Well, there's not much else you can go.
The other option is eat in and save money because
That's what I was saying. I could clean the cage out in about a half hour. Clean that cage out. You get the salads out, and you can make the salads. Always have TV dinner, so I might make up those mashed potatoes that are still in there.
Well, your TV dinners comes with the mashed potatoes already.
I'm gonna make more to add more with it.
The only reason why I was looking at burger sandwiches is a sandwich sounds good, but the thing is I don't see many options for sandwiches on this island, and I don't even know what Vic's Drive-In has, if they have sandwiches or not. They have burgers, but I'm not in the mood for a burger. I was in the mood for a sandwich.
There's only one place that I've seen that does specialties in sandwiches.
That's the deli.
Yeah.
But this one here is basically a grilled Hawaiian chicken sandwich. It's got Canadian bacon, pineapple, Swiss cheese, teriyaki sauce, lettuce, skip the tomatoes, onions, and burger sauce. And that sounded really delicious. But it's 18.
It's up to you. Your decision. I'm not making the decision you are. To get something there, I'm going to get the oysters there. But if you're not going to get anything,
I'm not offering you. That's the thing. I was offering.
I was going to buy something.
Well, that's no.
Well, you don't think I should get something there?
I didn't say you shouldn't. I'm just saying, no to him.
I thought we were going to do the Salisbury.
Well, we'll do the Salisbury then. The only reason why I was looking at that food is I'm getting hungry.
How long will the Salisbury's take to cook?
An hour and a half on the current oven, the way the oven's going.
Can you wait that long?
No, I can. I'll just have to find something to munch on.
Instead of half hour, I'll do 15 minutes. I'll get the cage off there so you go through it and preheat the oven.
Well, yours is first because yours is the smaller TV dinners, which comes with all the sides.
Well, how long does it take?
35 minutes per meal, and you're going to need 2 of them, so I'll cook 2 for you. There's only 5 of them.
All right. What's the temperatures for these items?
375, I think. I don't know. I have to look on the box. They're inside the freezer.
Well, as soon as mine comes out, you put yours in.
Yeah.
Or you put yours in with mine.
No, can't. There's no room, and because of the oven rack. I'll cook yours first. Don't worry. My thing was I was just thinking of 2 sandwiches, but frankly, I don't really want to part with $36 and tax.
I want to part with $20.
Yeah, you see.
I don't want to run out down there.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. I don't want you to run down there. I wish they fucking delivered. I'd do it,
You don't want sandwiches, so we should have lived on the mainland. Or yeah, a Subway. You miss going to Subway?
No,
You don't?
no,
Why not?
I just don't. I don't miss what God gave me. The reason for it is God put me, I'm looking for something.
Well,
So Subway does have a special she can do for me on Tuesday, as long as she has the room and the cooler. Otherwise,
I
I'll
miss
skip it
being
again.
near all the big things.
I don't. I feel blessed here.
I don't. I feel cursed.
Volcano sauce to me is my drug of choice. Yeah, husband would have said the same thing, Cam. I don't mind Taco Bell, Mark. Thing is, we don't live near a toxic smell or a toxic hell, as my husband would say also. So, the nearest one's Anacortes, and that's 40 miles away, where the crows find. Then another 5 or 6 miles to get into Anacortes itself. So it's like 45, 46 miles to go to Taco Bell. And they have a built-in KFC there too, So.
Well, give me 15 minutes. I'll get the cage off there. You get your skill stuff out.
Fine. Doesn't matter to me. I can wait.
Oh,
I said I can wait. I'm just.
move those bottles. Move them.
Fine, I'll move them, but you still said 15 minutes. I can wait.
Actually,
I can make
actually
it.
gonna lift the cage now so you can get the TV dinners.
I can wait, Chloe. Besides that, the cage is gonna leak.
It's not gonna leak if I just hold it over the thing.
Look, the TV dinners. I have to open the door up all the way, so that's why I said I can wait.
do it.
No, that cage is full of urine, so no. We'll wait.
Yes.
I'll wait till you're ready.
We will get it done now.
Yeah, but that means if you're cleaning it now, that means
I don't
you need.
care. Just get it open so you can cook your dinner.
No, I'm gonna wait.
Yes. Do it.
No.
Yes.
You're not ordering me around. I'm gonna just sit right here.
I'll just do it around you then. Move.
No.
Yes.
You're not ordering me. See, oh shit, that thing's fucking leaking big
I'm not
time.
okay. I'm not having dinner tonight.
Fine.
We're not having dinner tonight.
That's fine.
You know what? Here, how about I buy you the food at Blue Water?
No.
Yes.
$36. We have no phone to call it in.
It's my treat. I could go there and wait. I don't care.
Fine, whatever.
I'll go there and get. I'll buy you something. I'm not lifting that cage. You're not gonna let me do it. I won't. No, we're not gonna.
We're not lifting it up because it'll leak. I need the entire door because your TV dinners are on the bottom.
I'm getting you some of Blue Water. What do you want?
It's all right. I'm fine. I can.
What do you want?
I can wait till
You
tomorrow.
want that sandwich of Blue Water? Because I'm gonna go get it now.
You don't need to spend money on me. I was gonna buy my own sandwiches. It's just I'm not paying $36 for 2 of them.
I don't care. I want to make you happy. I want to get you something to eat.
Well, I'll be fine. I can eat ramen. All it takes is a teapot.
I will just do ramen tonight.
I mean, literally, that's all. I
am so you're just irritating the fuck out of me.
I'm irritating you. To get in there fully, you need to clean the cage. You said 15 minutes, so that's what I thought we were waiting for.
Well, I'm not cleaning it now tonight. I'll clean it tomorrow now.
Fine.
We'll do ramen.
You can have all the ramen you want.
Why, you're not eating?
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes.
I'm not in the mood.
You are in the mood. You're going to be in the mood soon. Why aren't you in the mood?
Lost my appetite when you hit your head. You know I don't like that.
So if I got the cells out, you won't eat them.
No, because they're in the bottom here. You need the door completely
I was
open.
gonna clean it now.
Then you better get the spare cage if you're cleaning it now. Otherwise, I can wait.
Get the spare cage out. You get everything ready. Like I said, I just want to live by myself somewhere. Once the pandemic is over. I'm just gonna live by myself. All I wanted was a nice small studio. Just a little bedroom, a little kitchen area, bathroom, and a closet. That's all I need. Well, a laundry room would have been a bonus.
Everything's far away, Mark. I live on an island. So we're stuck with the locals, and it's different, and because some of the locals are some of the locals are some of the local restaurants use Facebook, so you can't choose their menus, and I don't use Facebook, so I'm limited on places, I mean, literally. So
I can do it for you because I have Facebook.
yeah, well, I'm good. I'm just looking for
You want to eat anything tonight?
I'll be fine. No thanks.
Even if I did get the cage clean, the Salisbury steak store out, you wouldn't even eat them?
No, not tonight. You hurt yourself.
Fine. I won't eat either. I won't even eat anything tonight. You gonna watch movies tonight?
I'll watch TV when I'm ready.
Why do you lose your appetite every time I hurt myself? Okay, I'm not hurting you, I'm hurting me.
It scares me.
Why?
It just does.
It's not like I'm cutting myself. What's so bad about me hitting my head?
It's not normal.
Oh yeah, it's so normal.
At least I looked at Haley's. They didn't have anything, so. And what, your mom's watching too, Cam? Yeah, I'm fine. I just lost my appetite. That's all, Cam. Not big deal for me.
They just told me when you get your appetite back.
Sure.
I might clean this cage in the bathroom at that point.
Sure.
I'm going back again.
Fine.
I'm going to sleep myself to tears. I'm going to cry myself to sleep.
Oh, now I'm at. No, so now I'm at fault? Hold on a sec. So I'm now at fault. Huh? So Mark, so Cam, so Pee Wee. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Better do a dip. Well, she hurts herself all the time. That's her way of throwing a temper tantrum, Mark. I mean, I was sitting here, she was on the chair, and she kept whacking herself. I don't know what to think, Mark, Cam. I mean, literally, why throw a fucking shit fit over fucking... I mean, literally, look, she wants me to move, right? You have to lift the entire freezer up because Chloe's TV dinners are at the bottom corner of the freezer. My TV dinners are stacked up in the bottom of the freezer. To get there, you got to lift it up, and this cage needs to be cleaned like once a week. And because of it, the bottom fills up with urine. So we use this to, that, and then I wipe down the counter, and stuff. But, it's... I was willing to wait the 15 minutes for her to have her time frame. I mean, literally, I wasn't going to move because it wasn't time. And two is, unless she's willing to listen to me, she doesn't want to listen about raising this up completely and getting into the bottom. I mean, literally, you just don't open up the door because on the top of the door, she tossed in 10 pounds of hamburger and then closed it. So I have to restructure everything, Look, I'm talking about this, okay, Mark? Pay attention. The bunny's cage has a tray. The tray leaks. To get the urine, it will leak. So you have to balance it. Once you get the bunny out, you have to basically carry the case with the cloth here outside and then wipe it down and clean it. But Chloe plans not to clean it tonight because, well, she thinks I'm mean for not having an appetite after she hurt herself. And now you can see I'm depressed and upset again. I mean, this is a constant struggle, day in and day out. She doesn't, she thinks if it's not on my time, then she gets combative. I was going to give her the time needed. Unfortunately, she was getting mad because she said 15 minutes. But the thing is, it's on. How do you open up an inch just to figure? That's her plan, is open it up barely. I mean, literally. And with this being with gravity, it's pushing the freezer door down. So, And then she hurt herself again. And then she turns on me and says, I want to lay by myself. I mean, literally, she's seen it earlier. I think Cam and Pee Wee and Cam, Pee Wee, and Mark was there when she said she doesn't need a fucking computer. I mean, literally, I'm trying to calm down myself right now. This is the crap I go through. I mean, literally. Well, I'll go buy you something. Well, I don't expect you to spend $18 or $36 for a fucking sandwich. I mean, literally. I mean, literally, you heard her about the computer. I don't need a laptop. I mean, should have seen it earlier today before I got on StreamYard. She turned around and said I needed to fucking marry, her exact words was, I needed to fucking marry Hannah. Hannah would be a better wife. But then Chloe turns around and basically points the finger and says, Hannah's a fucking scammer. But if you want to marry a fucking scammer, I mean, literally is what Chloe basically called Hannah's cousin and cousin-in-law, Brad and Ivy, scammers. I mean, this is the thing she does. She tears down people. I'm a rapist lover. and I'm a white supremacist lover, and you wonder why I get all these fucking, I mean, literally throws a fit. I don't need a computer. I mean, literally. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Freezer's here, okay? The bottom of the freezer, way down here by the floor, by the way, is fucking got her TV dinners. You can't open the freezer up 1 inch to get anything out. She loaded it up with fucking hamburger. When she opened it up, she lifted it up barely and was like, I mean, literally, she said she needed 15 minutes. I said, okay. And then she was demanding, literally, we don't have a phone. So unless I basically program Skype to call the place, that's why I was asking you guys if I should have just taken something, literally. I mean, this freezer is completely full, but I only get access to it once a week. That freezer, there's lamb, but, that's about it, lamb. And I don't defrost the lamb because until the farmer gives us any more, which we paid for it, you can't get to the slaughterhouse, I'm stuck with boxed meals. I'm eating boxed meals. I mean, literally. If she cleaned it, oh yeah, those are so good. And then you wonder why I lost my appetite, and then she's like, tell me if you, so she's in her room sleeping now. I would like some advice. Does anyone have any? Mark, Pee-wee, Cam, Hannah? I mean, literally. I'm shook up. I mean, she literally hit her head again. I mean, how much? I mean, literally, all of a sudden her eyes perked up like, oh, blue water? You're going to go there for dinner? I'll go pick it up. And then she was like, and you're $10. Who's buying, me or her? I was looking at myself, but I mean, I spent almost $50 yesterday at the fucking drive-in, between the burgers and stuff. And she's got a big appetite, so I mean, I have never seen a woman like her eat like a freaking pig. Eats her lunch, then eats dinner, then eats another dinner, then eats another dinner, then 2 in the morning, eats something else, then 5 in the morning, eats something else, then throws a shit fit on this, and then throws a shit fit at that. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining. She says that's all I do. Well, basically, it's like she'll eat a bag. She'll eat chips, and then she'll eat bugles. Then she'll eat salsa. Then she'll go in and tap into my raviolis. Then she'll tap into my clam chowder. Then she'll eat herself whatever's available. I mean, literally. I mean, I keep that door closed, right? And it's always opened. I could be laying on bed having a glass of wine last night at like 1 in the morning, and I hear, I'm hungry. And I'm sitting there and I ate 2 big burgers, and I'm going, you already ate at 4, you ate at 7, you ate at 11, and now it's 1. I mean, literally. And then you bring up something like the blue water. I was looking at a Hawaiian burger, okay, a Hawaiian sandwich. Fortunately, it doesn't sound too good because, in my opinion, it might be too salty. And then she tells me I fucking complain too much about her on YouTube and she's trying to flag my videos because of it. I mean, look. I mean, she asked me specifically to order her food from Amazon or Target or Walmart, but she doesn't want to go to Target. So what'd she do? She turns around and tells me that she's going to Walmart on Monday. Then she's going to go to Walmart on Tuesday. And then she's going to Walmart on Wednesday. Then she's going to Walmart on Thursday. Then she's going to Walmart on Friday. But she needs 4 more tickets. Purchase done. She wants to use $215 in food stamps for herself, and then $215 for me. I want 10 pounds. I want 100 pounds of hamburger, divided up, and a scale. I told her, here's some money. Go buy me a scale. Otherwise, I'll buy the fucking scale on Amazon. Get it over with, so I don't have to worry. But no. She can't even divide up meat properly. She puts 2.5 pounds of meat out of a 10-pound chub and basically says this is for her fucking hamburgers. Last month, I went through the fucking receipt and 2/3 the food, besides my hamburger, fed her. Literally. Salami, pastrami, pepperoni. All that she ate. It was on my food side. Hamburger, she divided up 7.5 pounds of hamburger for her and her hamburgers. She never touched it, but I wanted 1 pound increments. She won't do that. She's in the Ziploc bags and done. I mean, literally, she eats too much. I've been going hungry a lot. Literally. I mean, she ate all my fucking Rice Krispies. I spent $300 on Rice Krispies. She ate every fucking one of them. Now she has been eating my fucking crackers. I had fucking this Pepperidge Farms buttery cookies or whatever they were. There's 4 boxes. We're down to 1. I opened a box and I put Ziploc bags. She found the Ziploc bags of the crackers and ate them. Then she ate all my other crackers. Now she says, oh, are you going to eat those Keebler clubs? Well, yeah, that's why I bought them on my $1,200. I mean, literally. Sorry, I'm complaining. I mean, literally. I'm sorry, Pee-wee, I'm complaining. I mean, there is fucking fish that she bought that she can pull out. I can marinate them and cook them. What did she say? It's too dry. Well, if it's too dry, then fucking cook your fish yourself. But she won't even try to cook her fish. Put it in the oven. You bake 350 for 45 minutes. Slavis is anything? What's that mean? Slavis. I don't know. She went to fucking bed. I mean, the other day, she went in and took one of my bags out of my $1,200. I bought 2 bags of these. She went and decided to take a whole bag for herself. She claims the world owes her. Then I went out and I bought hot and spicy beef and chicken cups of ramen. Oh, her ramen's bland. She wants me to eat all the bland ramen, and she should have all the spicy stuff that I bought myself. Solves anything? Oh yeah, I mean literally, she throws a fit. Her eyes perked up when I was talking about the blue water tonight. I mean, look, let me complain for a second. She turns around and throws a fit, sis, about fucking not wanting a computer. She needs a new one. It's 6 years old, but the problem is that she doesn't want to fucking earn it. I'm paying out of my own pocket. And yet, every time I turn around, I mean, literally, look at the food stamp program. You have to provide your own meals and you have to provide your own cooking. Now, if I cook her meals for her, the state's fine with it. But if I eat her food, the state throws a fit. Yet I turned around and I was looking at my receipt. It said, and I quote, it was like 4 loaves of sourdough bread, Black Forest ham. It was like Lando Frost and all these different sandwiches. She knows I only eat turkey breast. Once in a while ham if I want to make club sandwich. But she went ahead and bought all the sandwich meat and ate it all her fucking self, including the pepperoni. And then I said, can I have a piece of pepperoni? No, you may not. That's all mine. Can I have some pastrami? No, that's mine. Yeah, it came off my food side. The only thing she bought on her side was her makeup. And she says, well, I'm a woman. I wear makeup. You're a man. You're a man. You're a fucking man. Really, a man who fucking can handle that fucking temper, no way. I'm not a man. And then I have to vent, at times. Well, the thing is I made her a deal, sis. I offered her a new computer. She cleans the place. That's the thing. I mean, look, everyone in town. The other day, you weren't here. The other day, she sat right there where I had 3 hours of my video flagged, sis, where she basically turned around and attacked a transgendered woman by her birth name because the transgendered woman was docked too many times on fucking kiwi farms. And then I said, oh, well, you probably put her on kiwi farms. She said, oh, no, they were there before. But the problem is she turned around and she was basically calling out literally their legal name on my channel out of anger. Legal name of my neighbor next door, neighbor upstairs. And if I remember correctly, she was calling out the APS lady that's been on our door so many times, a fucking bitch. And if she shows up, blah, 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 it's going to happen. Violence, violence. This was the other day. And yet, I told her, quote, unquote, I would buy it out of my own pocket so she doesn't have to worry about it if she cleans, right? If she cleans. That's all she has to do. Clean this by December 3rd, new computer. I mean, look what I do, sis. Here's how it went, okay? Yeah, okay, she thinks she's entitled to tear me down because she bought me pants. I didn't ask for it. I mean, it literally drags me into the clothing shop. I mean, I'm like, eh. And then I got angry when the lady basically misgendered me. I said, I don't want to do business with someone who misgenders me. And then she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't see you that enough. Oh, so I'm a fucking dude too. Well, I don't want to buy clothes from you. I mean, literally, this was yesterday. And yet, I feel I am not entitled, but I do feel entitled when someone misgenders me for me to speak up. No, she doesn't have anything. She refuses to buy freezers. I have a secondary freezer I had to buy for overflow. And yet, she doesn't do anything. She puts everything in here. She puts anything there. And you know what she does? Everything in her room, like my Rice Krispie treats, gone. Oh, I mean, literally, that's the thing. I mean, look at what she does. One day it's a back, then this, and now she's in her room crying to sleep because, I would not. I mean, look, you can't lift the freezer up by an inch to get anything in when it's on the bottom. I mean, the real upsetting in my heart is to me to sit there and say, look, when you're ready to clean the bunny cage and you actually do it, I will get in there and I will reach to the bottom. Everything's stacked up. I mean, we got meat stacked up. And every time I go in there, I got to re-fucking stack everything in there. I mean, literally. And I have to reorganize that freezer again, too. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I mean, I think I'm trying to deal with everything, I mean, it literally throws a fucking shit fit over this fucking violence, threatens the APS lady, threatens this, threatens that, threatens this. And then she says I over-exaggerate everything and that the police loved her in our own town. They just hated me because I made stories up. So that's what she says to me, really. For a woman who had the fucking Secret Service on her door when I was in Portland because she made threats against my president. Yeah, And then she thinks I'm a complete ass clown when I say my president. It's like I was telling my cousin Dinky the other day. It's her president too. She said if Biden becomes president, it's her president by respect for the people. She might not like him, but still, but we're not getting into politics here. My head's starting to hurt a bit. I need to calm down is what I need to do. I mean, literally, all I wanted, was I was looking at food. I was looking at something, but when she perked up about not wanting to cook, look, the only reason why, I'll tell you why I was thinking about eating something out again is because we didn't take anything out. I mean, look, honestly, I got drunk last night, okay? I wouldn't say I was drunk. I was actually sober, but, well, okay, I was buzzed, but somehow I passed out for 5 hours. So I guess, Yeah, but that's not the point. The point I was making to you is it's our president. Fortunately, Biden became president. As my cousin Dinky said, it would be all our president. The American people's president as a whole. Right now, the American's president is Donald Trump. Fortunately, that's beside the point. I will eventually. I'm still here. I got people here, and I got to start season, episode 7, but season 1. It'll be done tonight or tomorrow morning. So technically, I have plenty of time. My problem is I'm literally gonna do a dip. I mean, I need to calm down. I mean, literally. And the problem is, and I want to say this with the whole heart, is how am I supposed to cook my hamburger helper dishes that are going to expire soon if I can't access my hamburger in 1 pound increments? How the fuck am I supposed to eat when my crackers have been eaten, my Rice Krispie treats are eaten? I can't touch the ramen that I bought because it's, I'm supposed to have the bland chicken and beef flavor, and every other tasty, spicy flavor is supposed to be hers. I mean, what the fuck? I've been going hungry for so long. It's fucking killing me. I mean, honestly, here's how I see it. You know how people say, well, when their time comes, they won't feel anything and they'll go to heaven? Well, every day I'm wondering if it's going to be my last day, literally. And I wonder if that's the best course of action. I won't commit suicide. I won't harm myself, but just to slip away, have a heart attack in the middle of the night and from too much stress and go bye-bye. I wonder if that's the way it's meant to be. I mean, literally, she's sitting there, she was, you know what she told me? She turned around and told me outright, can you at least keep the phone service on till the 26th when it's due the payment? So I said, you can use the Wi-Fi. But having phone service when it's fucking blacked out for both of us now is beyond me. And they claim it's a tower issue. I said, do you think it'll be restored by the 26th? And what if it gets restored for 4 days and then gets blacked out for the next fucking month? What? You want me to wait till the 26th of fucking November to pay again and then December while it's blacked out again? I said, absolutely fucking not. She thinks I over-exaggerated it. No, they claim the towers are down and I can't get service. And now, well, who's she going to text? I mean, her phone can be used on Wi-Fi. She can do anything she wants. She doesn't call anyone but her mom. That's all she does. I mean, literally, and she's on Facebook. I mean, literally. I mean, you know what else I said? She said that got combative today before I got on StreamYards. Pee-wee. I got off the toilet, okay? And I can't hear that well. And I said, what is it? And she's like, well, I think I'm going to start my room first and then to do the rest of the cleaning. I said, okay. I said, what you need to do is hang your clothes up, restack this, read that back. Then she turns around, she says, but I don't know how. I don't understand it. I can't figure out my room. If she went to the fucking mental hospital, this fucking place would have been fucking cleaned. I've been busting my ass off it, said she didn't go. And then she said she doesn't want meds. So then, after all this, she kicks a box, literally one of those Rubbermaid stack balls. She said, "Oh, it didn't break, right?" Kicks it. And yet, I said, "Look, if you keep being destructive, you gotta go." She turned and turned around, looked at me, and she said, "I just paid my fucking rent, you motherfucking bastard. Where am I gonna fucking go?" I said, "Your temper, you don't need to fucking whack things or throw things or put holes in the doors." So then she said she was leaving and got angry and called me names. And finally, I didn't know she was there. I thought she went to the store to get the carpet cleaner. And then she has those headphones on for her fucking YouTube music vids. And she's like, "Oh, I'm going to get my room done first." I've cleaned the bathroom 6 times already. The kitchen only needs about 20 minutes. It's finished. I can do that myself. The living room can be done, no questions asked. And then she turns around. She tells me in the next few months she wants to buy me a vacuum cleaner for my Christmas present because a vacuum's needed because of it. Thing is what happens is I used to vacuum daily, but it bothered her. Then I vacuumed instead of 7 days a week, 6. Then I dropped it to 5, then 4, then whenever. Now, when you vacuum, you have to empty the damn trash collector and the bottom out so many times with a removable cup because of it. She's burned out the belts. The motor's almost fried, and it's still a new vacuum cleaner. And now she wants to buy a new vacuum for me, a better vacuum than my $600 Kenmore because the Kenmore is a piece of junk and it doesn't work. And that she goes out and buys a little mini shop vacuums. I mean, literally. I mean, I'm sorry to say, honestly, but she's always threatening when it comes to anything brought up against group homes. Literally. I mean, I don't bring up group homes. I just bring it up here on the channel because everyone I've talked to says she needs a group home. But the thing is I just want fucking peace. That's all I fucking want truly in my life is peace. Her name on Facebook is Chloe Archer. Yeah, she goes on Facebook and she attacks people. Let me see. Why do you ask, Pee Wee? I mean, that's the thing. Why do you? Yeah, well, Chloe will never get a court-ordered mental hospital. I don't know. She's on Twitter. I have her Twitter feed. She usually goes and basically says stuff about Trump. But I think she's got it set where you can only be friends to find her too. So I'm not on Facebook anymore. So I don't even know what she talks about anymore. That's the thing. I don't even know if she attacks me or not. Literally, I have no clue. But she attacks me at home verbally, telling me not to do these videos because it makes her look bad. Hold on. Let me see. Uh, hold on. If you want to know, check this out. I think this is her username. I think right here. Talk to you later, Mark. Enjoy your nap, Cam. I think that's her username on Facebook. Or yeah, you can probably find it that way. She's always attacking trannies on Facebook. I think. I don't know. It doesn't matter, you know. I wouldn't bother. But, you know, sis, I don't know anymore. I literally don't. I mean, I don't expect her to buy my dinner either. I just thought 2 Hawaiian chicken sandwiches would be nice so I didn't have to cook. But she didn't want to walk down there anyways. And frankly, you know, just to dig out those TV dinners is just too much of, you know. Sorry. I just don't know what to do, you know. She decided she was going to go cry herself to sleep after she had her temper tantrum and hit herself on the head, you know. But the thing is the sheriff told me that if anyone ever called from sis on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, and Chloe whacked herself on video, I'd be the one going to jail. And Chloe knows this. I mean, she can get away with fucking making threats. Anything goes. I mean, why is it that everything has to be fall on my head, you know? Yeah, well, why is it that the sheriff threatens me if they get called out here? I didn't do anything. Any one of my family members calls for welfare check, I go to jail. That's what that fucking young 22-year-old punk said the other day. I mean, literally. Literally. The thing is this is what I don't understand, Pee Wee. Wouldn't you think my family, right, Pee Wee? And I'm just asking you this because you worked in law field and stuff. So you would know it better than me. But wouldn't it be better if someone had my address and called up and said, oh, yeah, Chloe's basically throwing a temper tantrum, throwing, swearing and, whatever, calling out some guy's name on YouTube, arguing with Rita when she's trying to do her channel, and whacking the shit out of her own head. Chloe's hitting herself. Wouldn't the sheriff at least come out and say, we're going to take you up there to get evaluated? Instead, they say they come out, I go to jail. So if Chloe basically beats the threat, I mean, sis, let me tell you a story. I want your opinion on something, your honest opinion, sis. That's why we debate with each other. I love you dearly. What if I told you the other day, a picture of this. The other day, Chloe threw a fucking shit fit or something. It was about cleaning and stuff, and she threw a fit, and she was talking about this and that and other things. And anyway, she goes over here, right? Pay attention. I want to show from the camera. She goes over here. She grabs something like this, right? Pulls down her pants where it's like this, but angled where no one can see it. And she was threatening to cut off her tallywhacker. I told her, put the knife down, and she did. But she called me a man with fake tits, man with badge. I'm just a man. She's more female than anyone. And I was like, she kept escalating the argument. And I said, look, I'm all female. I'm all female. And she turned around. She said, no, you're a fucking man with a fucking fake badge. She ran into the kitchen, grabbed the knife. She was going to cut it off right there. Why didn't anyone fucking... I said, put the knife down, and she did. That part of the video was cut out. YouTube, someone flagged that part. But why didn't fucking anyone do something about it, huh? I mean, literally, why doesn't anyone do anything? She hits herself on the head. That's a sign that something needs to be done. I mean, literally, something. I mean, why is it that she makes fucking threats against my president, gets away with it? Why the fuck does she make threats against local law enforcement? It's been reported, gets away with it. Why the fuck does she do all this shit and gets away with it? I mean, look, we're 8 feet from the blue chair, and Mark and Cam heard her literally. I'm sitting there like this. You were doing your pressure cooking. She's like, all because I told her, look, I'm not moving this until you're ready to clean it. Then I will get to the bottom for your TV dinners. I said, I know where they are. They're buried. Well, she got mad. Got down and literally, and it hits it so hard. The other thing she does is she threatens the APS lady like 3 times a week. The APS lady came to put her in a group home. She said she threatened to burn down and kill everyone in the group home if she was in there. I mean, literally. And then you asked me once before why I can't get cleaning done. Her reputation on the island. She says, oh, I made her reputation bad. Really? She went and told the fucking grocery store to fuck off. Oh, and the other keyword I can't use, Pee-wee, in this household, besides coronavirus, I have to use coronavirus. I can't say COVID. I can't even fucking say 86 anymore. My one advocate's gone, and my second advocate doesn't want to know me anymore. My second advocate emailed me saying, because Chloe's trying to use the advocate for the grocery store incident, that the other advocate said I'm on my own, the one that does domestic violence. She said there's nothing that can be done. Chloe's mom's threatened them that, about lawsuit if I tried filing a restraining order. So technically she says I'm on my own. So advocate 1, Ashley, retired. She called me. I got her email address. She's working with the school. She can't handle all the freeloaders going through there for free rent, free food, free household essentials. Advocate 2, because ever since that hotel, and so she put me in that dive hole. And one day Chloe went down there to talk to another advocate on site. And since then, because Chloe wanted to know about that, right? And the one advocate emailed me and says, Chloe wants to leave. Well, she's entitled to leave. Well, I've emailed because she asked me to check in with her from time to time. The last 6 emails have gone unnoticed. It means the advocate doesn't want to know me because whatever Chloe said. I mean, don't you think that's the justified answer? Chloe goes down there to talk about why she wants to leave the island, why she's being discriminated, because she's more a real woman than Rita is. And all of a sudden, the advocate stopped talking to me. And the last email I got from my advocate was, you need to come down here sometime and hang out for a bit, but, we can't have Chloe in the office because you're my client. Chloe isn't. Chloe's someone else's client there. Well, she doesn't want to answer any more emails either. So I'm done. I'm done with that advocate. The advocates are done with me. One's retired and the other one just doesn't email me anymore. We said one advocate, I don't know anymore. That's why I said I do not know anymore, Pee-wee. I already tried going by the door the other day. After my coffee shop run, I ran up there. They didn't answer. They were closed. And she's in the office Wednesdays and Thursdays, but she refuses to answer emails. She gave me her personal phone number. I tried calling it. It was like I was blocked. I mean, whatever Chloe said to her advocate got back to the head advocate there. The head advocate's who I work with, and the head advocate will not talk to me. I mean, literally, I don't even know what to do anymore. I mean, I have to make an appointment to see her because of it, and they won't even make an appointment for me. I mean, literally, that's how bad it is. Chloe had an appointment there. She went in there. She asked about trying to get the grocery store reissued. And you know what? The advocate even told me outright when we saw the manager at the one grocery store we went to, is close to her office, Pee-wee, that the manager said, this is not your fault, Rita. Chloe told me to go fuck off and told the management company to fuck off and gave us the bird. And then kicked sidewalk chalk and some other stuff. Well, the advocate is trying to get her to go back to the grocery store. And then the advocate was with me that one time when they did it. And then the advocate's pissed because she put me in a dump dive hole, that had rats and mice and cockroaches and spiders and a non-functioning TV, and my Wi-Fi is broken. And my phone was completely cracked. I couldn't even use it. I was cutting my finger on it. Then it falls in a puddle and I get home. And all of a sudden she doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Last email was like, basically you're on your own. I mean, I can't make it out, Pee-wee. That's the thing. I can't fucking make it out. What do you make of the advocate that runs the domestic violence group? They also help with rental assistance, and what do you make of it, Pee-wee? Do you think she's done? I mean, one night, one of the sheriffs came to the house, right? And he asked me specifically what he could do, and I said, well, because one of the moderators, it wasn't you. I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was Brad. I don't know if it was Cam or Joe or Gail, but someone came there and they told me that next time they came, I'd be arrested. He called the advocate. The advocate called the group. The group was supposed to call me, and the group did, but my phone battery went dead, so I couldn't activate my phone at the time. Well, I did get around to it. I called back, and they said, well, just email your advocate. I emailed, and that was it. She hasn't been talking to me since, so you tell me what the fuck is going on here. And you know as well as I do, Pee Wee, unless I eat ramen tonight, there's no dinner tonight. I just lost my appetite anyways. I lost my appetite. Raviolis would be good, but that's the other thing. I was supposed to do raviolis myself, you know. I have to email myself an email in a minute, so I can do some business, you know. So I don't have to try to, you know. My sister could have emailed this entire thing. She put her you know. What do you make of it, Pee Wee? That's what I was asking about. Your opinion. Let's see. Is there anyone here? What? One of your boys had a tantrum once? What happened? I'm gonna go use the restroom since there's no comments. Is there anyone here? Oh, well, I'm going to email someone while I'm waiting. All right, later. Good night. Good luck. Well, everyone, there's only 2 people here. I don't know what to do anymore. Well, everyone, since no one's commenting, I'm going to leave. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like, subscribe button. Social funding for your family, including your dogs, or cats, or bunnies, or service dogs. Hit the bell notification. New content every day. Thanks for watching, and God bless you in everything you do. Thank you, and goodbye.